Today I want to talk to you not as a shaman or a magus or a body worker, but as a doctor. When I was appointed as a professor of molecular pharmacology more than 20 years ago, I was really focusing on the essence of the interaction between molecules and our brain. Central nervous system was my specialty. And I was very early on interested in rituals and the effects of rituals, and especially mind-altering drugs on, for instance, the brain waves. And we published quite some papers on rituals, transformative rituals, and the physiology which happens during rituals, as well as the psychology. So this is an introduction to show you that I moved quite a bit from the first moment I started to explore this realm. Because not so long ago I was able to obtain the Red Book from Carl Gustav Jung. And this book kind of is impressive, not only because of its size, but especially because of the content of the book. Because in this book, Jung, who was an absolutely established professor in psychiatry in his time, one of the world leaders, a key opinion leader, I would say, he worked extensively in the field of psychology and psychiatry, published a lot of papers, but he did not publish his private diary called the Red Book. A book which he totally illustrated himself with a lot of symbolic, magical and transpersonal pictures, and he calligraphed it himself. And now we can see that Professor Carl Gustav Jung was not only a great scientist, but was also a great artist. And he penetrated much deeper in the realm of the unknown and the transpersonal, as many of us thought. I have been working with dreams since I was 25 years old. Started to use a dream diary, and after a couple of months I succeeded in starting to dream lucid. At that time I was very much interested in meditation, so I used the lucid dreams as a vehicle to deepen my meditation, but also to voyage everywhere and to have great parties and great ecstasy. Once you have done everything you can imagine in your lucid dreams, it becomes a little bit less interesting. It becomes just a vehicle for meditation. And I had the opportunity in my lucid dreams to sit and meditate next to great meditation masters, because they all emerge if you create them in your mind. So that was the first period in my life where I intensively used dreams to assist my work on the level of meditation. When I obtained the book of Carl Gustav Jung, not so long ago, I did not realize how important dreams were as a different tool. As a tool to reach your subconscious, and via your subconscious the transpersonal, and via the transpersonal the divine. And the reason why I speak today as a doctor is because I think the world needs a lot of healing and more healing. And one of the essence you can see if you look around is that everybody is starting to lose the connection to the divine. Not only the connection to the divine, but the connection to themselves, the connection to their deeper knowledge, and the connection to other living beings, and the connection to other living humans. You can see that in the way we treat animals. And I have a farm where I often introduce people to chickens. It may sound very mundane, but if someone has no experience with connecting to things in nature, to plants, to stones, to the nature itself, and to living beings living in that nature, it directly manifests itself in the way they approach a chicken. A chicken is an indicator animal. They can relate to you quite a bit, and in this movie channel, Vedic Vibes, you see some examples how to use chickens, how chickens can help you reaching deeper states of meditation. The connection to the nature, the connection to other sentient beings and the connection to people is lost. And that is because we have lost our connection to the divine. How to reopen the channel to the divine. And this is the recipe of Professor Carl Gustav Jung, and my rooster is affirming this. He is crowing on the background. Carl Gustav Jung, when he was in his 20s, started with his diary to note down everything he experienced in his dreams. And that's why now again I recommend, if you really want to explore your subconscious, the transpersonal and the realm of the divine, it is important to note down all your dreams. Because dreams are a message from the subconscious, and the subconscious, as Jung called it, is linked to the spirits of the deep, the ancient knowledge which we all possess via archetypes and via the transpersonal, which clearly is a realm of consciousness beyond the ego. And it is beyond the ego that we can find the divine. There are many exercises, rituals and bodywork you can do to enter the state of transpersonal awareness. And one of the most neglected areas are the areas of magic and shamanism. And in this channel you will find a number of methods which may look pretty crazy, but which we designed with meticulously care to open the channel through the soul which resides, according to Jung, in the subconscious and which is linked to, as he calls it, the spirit of the deep.